Okay, another action-packed edition of sports this morning has just kicked off from Channels Television Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. Thanks for joining in. My name is Austin Okunakpan. Yes, it's no more news. The Super Eagles of Nigeria, they're in camp for that all-important game against the Warrior Antelopes of Ethiopia. Nigeria will be playing the second leg of the FIFA qualifying game for a ticket to the 2014 World Cup in Brazil. Remember that the Super Eagles of Nigeria defeated Ethiopia in the first leg by 2-1. Emmanuel Emenike was the hero in that one, and Nigeria will be looking forward to crushing, not defeat this time, crushing the Ethiopians in Calabar on Saturday so that they can comfortably qualify for the 2014 FIFA World Cup. So much to talk about. You know, it's an action-packed world of sport. We will get you involved on Twitter and on Facebook, and we'll try to catch up with what the Super Eagles of Nigeria are doing in camp this morning. As we speak, we're believing that most of the players have arrived for that game. And then we'll take a look at the NBA. Yes, games they played yesterday, the results are coming in. We'll look at that, and we'll talk about sports generally from around the world. But right about now, it's about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. They're looking good to qualify for the FIFA World Cup. Tayo is in the studio. Tayo, good to have you this morning.
Yeah, it's always good to be here. It's good to see Clement sounding very confident. I'm very confident as well too. I don't know about you, because when you go away and get a victory, then you know that your chances of actually making it to the World Cup are in a very good shape. So in Calabar on Saturday, I believe the Super Eagles will just consolidate on the first leg results.
That's the word I underline: consolidate. Not be too confident that I won the first leg, and then, but because remember, this is football. The Ethiopians, they're saying all sorts that they have game plans to come to Calabar where the Super Eagles are too relaxed and then just create an upset.
Yeah, like I said, you can't afford to be complacent. That's the fact of the matter, because you might think you're in Brazil already, and these guys they come to your backyard and stun you. We've seen this kind of situations happen before. But I expect Stephen Keshi I always say this is very experienced, vastly experienced coach on the continent. You know what is at stake, and the players know what is at stake as well. These players, a lot of them have not been to the World Cup before, so it's an opportunity for them. They can see Brazil right in the front. I don't believe they will just let it slip out of their hands.
That's it. Remember, you can be part of the show by following us on Twitter. On Twitter, we're Channels_Sports. On Facebook, we're Channels-Sports. We keep saying it, that this show is designed for you. We want to get you involved. We love talking sports and want to do it with you. Keep sending in your questions, comments, or suggestions. That's it right there on your screen. On Twitter, we're Channels_Sports. On Facebook, we're Channels-Sports. We are very, very active on those social media platforms. Want to get you talking. And quickly, before I get tired talking again, I'll just read some messages that we're getting on Twitter and Facebook right now. Esang, we got your comment. Says, though we need to train perfectly as a team and a nation preparing for the World Cup qualifying game, but there's no need to fear. We will beat Ethiopia silly in Calabar. Ethiopia will suffer a 5-0 defeat come Saturday. Tayo, this is another confident Nigerian.
Confident Nigerian. You can understand why on our own patch, Calabar has been a fortress for for Nigeria for a while now. So you can understand why he's sounding very, very, very confident. But like I said, the Ethiopians will be coming here to play the games of their lives. That's it, basically. They know if they don't do it this time around, the chances of actually making it to another World Cup.
They'll be saying to themselves, if they want to fall, they should fall wounded.
Exactly. So they will come there and they will give it a total fight. So we shouldn't expect an easy game, but I believe we have enough in store to actually take care of Ethiopia on Saturday. I'm particularly looking forward to the return of Omero to the team. It's been now for a while.
It shouldn't just come in immediately. Should be given some time to watch the game. You know, maybe get introduced later on, so it doesn't spoil the partnership that has been there. But if it's okay and the coaches feel it's good to start, then that's it.
That's it. I said I'm looking forward to it because I want to see what Keshi would do with him. Is he going to bring him straight into the team and take out Egwekwe? Because we know that the partnership between Obuaben and Omero has been excellent for Nigeria in the last couple of years. So I want to see what Keshi would do with that. But taking into consideration that Omero hasn't really played much this season. He's played one game for Chelsea under 21s. The injury he had at the start of the season prevented him from showing Jose Mourinho what he can do for Chelsea's main team. So that's really derailed his season. But right now is back in the team, his feet, and is good to go. And let's see what Keshi will do with Kenneth on Saturday.
It's good to have Kenneth Omeruo back in the Super Eagles team. He brings some sort of boost to that defense line because Egweke is actually getting some confidence, but it's just that he's slow, and then he needs that exposure. He needs more playing time. But with Omeruo coming in, it's of course a big plus.
He's a big man. Egweke is a big man. He's not a very fast guy. We know that. But Omeruo coming in, I think Keshi will want to go with somebody that is fit and that has been playing football. I don't think he'll want to risk Omeruo on that day. And you have to. We'll talk about the Ethiopians later on because we know a top striker is back in the team as well too, and it will be a tougher test for the defense.
Etane Kebede, good one for them, but in Calabar. Tough.
It will be tough. I'm not saying it will be tough, but what I'm saying is it's going to be more work for the defense to do. The last time around, the defense had to deal with Saladin Said alone. This time around, this other guy is
that was in Addis Ababa.
Yeah, that was in Addis Ababa. Yeah, but he's a player as well.
They will look for him.
He's a quality striker. There's no doubt about it. It's just going to be more work for Nigeria. That's all I'm saying.
That's it. We're taking a look at the Super Eagles game against the Wailer Antelopes of Ethiopia. That game will come up on Saturday at the UJS Wena Stadium in Calabar. Nigeria wants to qualify for the FIFA World Cup in Brazil. Can Ethiopia stop them? Get us talking. Talk to us on Facebook or Channels-Sports, on Twitter, Channels_Sports. I want to read another interesting comment from Bam Francis Terongwa. He says the Super Eagles will win forever.
Hey, what is that? What does that mean?
Forever.
You can't win forever. That's not possible in any shape. But I understand what he's saying. Obviously, he's enjoying the Super Eagles so far, Nations Cup winners. And Super Eagles will win on Calabar. They're winning Calabar on Saturday, but I don't know about winning forever because if you're going to win forever, that'll take a lot of...
I'm sure there's no other way you can explain that. Okay, thank you so much, Bam, for talking to us. Let's touch down now in Calabar, where the Super Eagles of Nigeria, they're camping, getting ready for that game. Ben Alaya is the media officer of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. He's on the line. Good morning, Ben.
Good morning. Good morning, Nigeria.
Hello?
Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Yes.
Hello, Ben.
I can hear you loud and clear. I can hear you.
Okay, thank you so much for talking to us. So tell us, what's the latest update coming from the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria?
Yes, the update is Cherry that all the players invited are here in Calabar at Transcorp Hotels, where the team is putting up. Everybody is well. The technical crew is okay. There are no injury worries. Looking well. We already had our first training session yesterday. At the usual the second one will come up later this evening, also at about 4 o'clock.
We spoke about Kenneth Omeruo. Tell us, how is he doing? Have you seen him train? How is he coming along?
No, Kenneth didn't train yesterday. He came in after the first session, but it was looking very fit and healthy. And he's been playing with the Chelsea on the 21 side, so we don't have any fear about Kenneth. Kenneth is okay. Same for all the other players.
Ben, talk to me about the team spirit in camp. How are these guys? Talk to me about the presence they're having. Is it that do they look like they cannot wait to punish the Ethiopians?
We've already punished them in their background in Addis Ababa. We want to complete the punishment here, and that's the spirit in camp. Everybody knows how important the World Cup is to their careers and even to the Nigerian people as a nation. So everybody is eager for the game on Saturday. That's the spirit in camp. The body language here is very positive, very good.
So talk to me about the coaching crew. How ready are they? What is Coach Stephen Keshi saying to the boys?
He's always been telling the coaches after the first leg that they are able to approach this match as if there's never been the first leg. So we're playing as if this is the first leg for us, and every game, like we always do, whether it's a friendly or a qualifier or a final, is to us a World Cup final. So this is another World Cup final we are playing on Saturday.
Bright DK seems to be so excited that he's been recalled to the team. How is he doing?
Very well. He trained yesterday. He looks sharp, big, and agile. The spirit of the guy is always very good. I like him. Personally, I'm also excited for him that he's back in the team. That's the future of the Super Eagles. Very good, and he's young.
Good one. Thank you so much, Ben, for speaking to us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, that's it. Super Eagles media officer Ben Alaya, speaking to us from Calabar. It says the team spirit is fantastic, and that's what Nigeria needs.
Full camp. Good news as
Everybody on ground.
Everybody on ground, and it will be. The game is just on Saturday, so these guys, depending on the schedule they have, depending on the schedule Stephen Keshi has in store for them. It depends on, we'll get to see how many times they get to train before the game itself. But like I said, the spirit in camp is very high. Bright DK as well has been called to the team and is looking good so far. The same thing with Kenneth Omero, and it will be a very good. I'm actually, I was going to talk about Obuabena as well. So Obuabena, in the first leg I saw him, it was very impressive. I was a little bit worried because I felt because he wasn't playing well enough, he wasn't playing enough games in Turkey. Yeah, boy, he had an awesome game. He played very well, but now he's now getting games for his club, Rising Sport in Turkey as well. He's played 4 games in the league, and that's in 11 matches. So I believe he will be coming to this game in top-notch form.
And Tayo, with players such as Obuabena, they understand where they're coming from. He was playing for Sunshine Stars before he was picked for the Cup of Nations, and then got a commanding position and retained it till the end of the World Cup and was impressive. Whenever he's wearing that Super Eagles jersey, he cannot give his
very calm and composed defender. There's no doubt about it. He is actually one of the reasons why Joseph Yobo he hasn't been called up for a while now, and that's because Omero and Obuabena, and to an extent, Igwekwe are doing a good job. And so we know the future for Nigerian football is always bright because we have the talent. So that's never been an issue. The issue we've always had in the past was about harnessing these potentials and talents we always had. And it's good to see this particular NFF. I think they've done a good job so far in terms of ensuring there's adequate preparations for the national teams.
Tayo, I'll get you talking again. Quick look at what you are saying on Facebook and Twitter. Oni Abimbola David, he says, I think Nusa Igeboa's sense from the November 16 qualifier is a loss, but I wish the Super Eagles of Nigeria best of luck. Big ups, Channels Sports. Thank you so much. I appreciate your appreciation. And he's making a point, but with that midfield, Nigeria should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine, but then there's a loss. You don't want to see a player get injured, but it's one of those things of that happens in football. But it's an opportunity for somebody else. Nusa Igeboa really is not a starter for the country, but it brings him some agility. Exactly. When he comes in, he brings some balance. Yeah, it brings stability. Good work rate. Yeah, it brings strong, wins the ball. Yeah, it brings stability into the midfield. That's what he knows how to do best. And well, like you said, we have enough players to actually cover for his absence. Sunday Umba, Onazi as well. So there's John Ogu as well. And then Bright DK. Bright DK is back in the team as well. So we have enough to cover for his absence.